You guys gotta put at least play it on.
Yeah.
Nah, I did that just there.
Boop.
Hi, Pirates.
Hi. For some reason, my mic wasn't working. I was trying to I was giving commentary, and then no one was reacting. I was wondering why, and then I realized my mic was muted on my headset.
Right, I muted you guys, but you can hear me.
Okay.
If he can rushes me, it's probably gonna be over very soon.
Okay, good. You don't do it. I'm glad to see you don't just do that to me alone.
Oh no, definitely not. I do it to every pro wrestler.
There's other shit you can do. Yeah. Like watch. Oh no, this is Silent Ghost. I'm just talking because he muted, but you know. No, it is Prime.
Three. All fucking cannon. Okay.
Hey, that's.
Go for it.
I don't as often. Every so often, I'm like, you know what? I'll see a Zerg that doesn't open 12 full, and I'll go, well, fuck it. Because and that's after I played like 3 games of getting 12 full every game. So if I don't die to the, you know, I'll hold them a lot now. But the thing is, it's.
Why did he build his second gateway way the fuck up there?
Prime can hear you, but yeah.
No, don't make a pile out on the wall. God damn.
Don't forget the players are in here as well, don't forget. We might want to mute them.
Oh, yeah.
No, Drake is muted. Drake muted us, so he can't hear us.
Prime can hear him, though.
Oh, yeah, shit. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Doesn't matter.
Richie's got a good point.
Well, it's like he was about to find out in 5 seconds anyway.
Yeah. I don't think does Drake have fucking hit point bars on?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I usually have the same thing happen on that kind of thing, but he wasn't targeting the lower damaged Zerglings. The more damaged ones, rather.
Oh. Alright. What the fuck? Oh, okay, what's happening? Okay.
That is interesting.
Jesus. What is this? I don't know if anybody's watching my stream.
I keep flicking between both because you both get pixelated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it pixel? Yeah, I don't know why mine's been fucking up lately so bad, but Discord seems to do that sometimes anyway. But
it's usually what happens is my graphics card likes to stutter every now and again because I got 2. Well, actually, this monitor is running 165 hertz. The other guy is running at 144 hertz. Not only is it under like a fair amount of load, it's also fucking trying to.
Oh, that's bad.
When that fucks up, then my British friends have said that's when my stream goes fucking shitty. So it's probably that.
Yeah, but I get the same thing. It's funny you said that. I'm running dual display too.
Yeah,
I have a 1650. I wonder if that's.
It probably is because when this I had this machine when I first got it, I just got one screen for it, and it was just completely fucking rock solid even when overclocked. And as soon as I got the second screen, I started to get this. It's kind of like if a CD skips, it's like the whole operating system just skips for a moment, and then like you just regain control, and it's like nothing ever happened. But,
I'm just confused because I was doing everything the same. I gotta clean some shit up. Everything the same. Oh, look at this! It's almost 7 o'clock. You got 10 minutes. DroolCup and Scuba.
I love the Eastern accent. Please.
No, that's happening at 7:30, I guess. KKL just messaged us.
Oh, what was all
Okay.
advertised is 7. But yeah, whatever. It's up to you too. At the end of the day. But
Isn't KKL casting though?
oh yeah, that's true. Well, Tommy and KKL.
Yeah, I already started streaming.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What?
Do.
Are you in here, Tommy?
I'm here right now.
Why didn't you let us know you were streaming? Oh no.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just teasing you because I would always do that. People are like, Dave, why didn't you let us know you were streaming?
Yeah. I'm streaming, guys. I'm streaming. So.
Link.
Do.
I love the kid show on in the background. That's funny.
Yeah.
Huh?
It adds such a dynamic to the
Oh.
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah, my
Just
kids are
adds
watching
flavor.
Clubhouse.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
No. Really?
Wow, that's a catch.
Wow.
That's what he
He
needs.
canceled it all, though, right? I mean,
Yeah, he
was it that?
canceled
Was
all.
that? Was it that big a
the
loss?
board-
No.
He needs to go now.
Oh, he just needs to hold for the Banes.
He needs to get on the Banes. Get on the Banes.
Get on the Banes. Why is he not getting on the Banes? I think it's just an A move.
Oh wow!
The Archon tanks. The Archon from
Yeah,
every
Our
that's-
tanks. Power overwhelming.
Oh man. No fucking way, dude. That's
All right, I'm just gonna forget about Storm. Fuck Storm. Earlier on, I'm just gonna hit with Charge
Yeah,
Lot
yeah.
Archon, just like
Archon's-
PvP. Gamer Rich, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, dude.
Why don't I just do the same build that I do with you with Protoss with fucking Zerg?
Dude, that's what I've been telling you.
Yeah, right? That's what you said. I know. That's all I have to do. The same thing.
Fuck's sake, Testa.
That's literally what I said to him. What the fuck?
Where you going? Where you going?
I think Hydra told me the same thing, and I wasn't listening. I mean, I forget. I play Zerg.
I was just like, dude, I can't remember whether you play, what do you play?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is that noise? It's like someone's fucking sucking out my brain.
Oh, sorry.
That's the sound of that, the brain bug from Starship Troopers sucking that dude's brain out of
Oh,
his skull.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
A good bug. The only good bug is a dead bug.
Game over, man.
Oh man, what is gonna develop here?
I gotta look at this. I just realized I didn't even have it.
This is some fucking
Where's
crazy
the-
shit. Okay. Versus.
I don't know why, but I can either watch Dave Testa's stream and not be able to chat, or chat but not be able to watch Dave Testa's stream.
Yeah, I think it's when you.
Make your decision.
It's just a Discord thing. I'm pretty sure. Cause.
Oh, the drones. Oh.
Oh.
Jurassic Park music.
I like to listen to that when I ladder sometimes. I'll put on like Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, Star Wars.
Have you ever listened to Jurassic Park 800%?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And the supply block.
I'm gonna stick that on.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is.
Yeah. I should have built Hydras.
I like the Super Saiyan remix.
I was like, damn, I wish you went continuous Ling
Oh, the
against me.
Bane, split. I mean, it doesn't matter, but.
I should have put the Hydras.
Wow, this is one big lobby.
Damn, I
Damn.
can't hear River.
It's just it's playing. It's just fucking.
Alright, I don't hear you guys.
Damn it.
Like, I think I'm better.
Drake, I thought you were boned for like the first half of the game, but then you just pushed across. You caught those Banelings, and I was like, damn.
Dude, I just was timing my upgraded speed into the just like we talked about it a little bit ago. How it's like you go the
Never.
mineral.
Never.
Oh,
Again.
The mineral base leads to the archons later, and the
So-
archons are effective.
Why spoil the appetite?
So now that like everybody and their brother and sisters here,
Ah, god damn it, TV.
Delta.
Well, what time's that game that you guys are playing?
I guess 7:30 now, but you know something?
Should we just? This is that game.
Yeah, I think on a cliffhanger there, though. I was you're gonna say something really fucking like NASA's
Oh, yeah.
watching this game or something.
Yeah, no, I'm like realizing like what's going on.
Yeah, should we just stop
but,
this and have them play for real?
Well, they're gonna be streamed. That's how we all watch it. KKL is gonna be casting it with Tommy, or Tommy's streaming it
KCal's
now.
gonna come back, and it's just gonna be done and over
It's
with.
gonna be done and over with.
Whatever.
What? Wait, what happened?
Drool!
What happened?
Didn't play Billy Others.
What happened? I didn't want to play it right
I don't
now.
think she wanted to play TVT right now.
Oh, that's why. Oh, you're in Minecraft.
She's playing Minecraft.
DroolCup, I don't even know if I want to go in and see. I'm gonna go log into the server and we get beheaded.
Oh, come on!
Oh, shit.
Like I'm gonna log in and she's gonna guillotine.
Let me beat
right
up the
there.
newbies.
With-
Drake, let's
Maybe
go.
not.
You never know what's gonna.
I'm pretty horrible.
Alright, I gotta meet you all again.
Not enough minerals.
I'm playing Terran again. Happy, Dave?
Yep.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, but they're not muted.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we're
just
not
thinking,
muted.
Tommy, Gamer Richie's made all his
You have to do
videos.
server mute. You have to do server mute.
Server mute? Oh, who's playing? It's Iron and Mushy. I'm server muting you guys.
How does that work?
You're
He's the
basically
moderator of the chat. Give him server mute. So it comes up with a
server.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Bad news?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh. Fuck!
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough. Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Good job.
Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Not
GG.
I just was so bad about where I built those cannons. I could have done that better and just won. And I fucked that up.
These played. We didn't do that still.
Yeah.
Billy's
Oh,
been
shit.
in that. I want to see Ghost hasn't been in here yet.
Get Ghost in, Scuba. Get the fuck
Oh
up.
yeah.
Fine. Drop your hat, dude.
It's others and
Oh,
ghosts.
it's Billy versus Ghost.
Oh,
wanted to see
Oh,
Scuba.
buddy.
Can't I not hear anyone? What is?
Why is the roast going around the circling? Shouldn't it just be fucking folding
What,
its ass?
permanently
It was
ban
it was,
Billy? No, I'm joking.
Changeling. It wasn't a circle.
All right, we're gonna mute you guys or deafen you guys.
Good luck.
Cheers.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Always.
Yeah.
I need some free money back, so.
Just don't bet. I learned a key thing in P-mode, never bet. Every time I bet, it's a loser. Even if it's like Hydra playing, I'm like,
Can you
somehow
zoom
I
into
lose.
the first Overlord, please? And I want you to
zoom to
listen
first
to the
one.
music. The first Overlord and follow it. And I want you to turn up rhythm.
oh, turn
How
up
peaceful
rhythm.
that Overlord is.
All
Oh,
right.
you got rhythm going?
Yeah, I haven't muted.
Just listen to it, just for this couple of seconds while this
Okay.
Overlord's got across the map. So peaceful.
The
Just
Overlord
flying
just
through the
floating
air.
around.
Minding his own business.
Until a nuke gets dropped on his head.
He has no fear, no worry.
Yep. And then there's the other one.
Living in tranquility.
I look at Overlords and I just think of Carbot, and it's like, where's the gun? I want to see an Overlord with a pistol.
So beautiful.
No, you know it'd be even better if it was the song from Gladiator.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh, you didn't. You didn't. Oh, dude. That just made me cry.
For a second, I thought you meant like the song when Maximus was returning back to our arena. I thought you meant that song for a second. So I'm just imagining like a crowd of cheering people just saying, it's like Overlord, Overlord.
When the Marine starts attacking it, you get like what is it, Titanic?
Oh my
Titanic
gosh.
music.
Oh god, that's funny.
You're gonna
Look
think
at the
that?
Overlord still making it all the way across the map.
You can do it.
So majestic.
You can do it. Ollie the Overlord.
This isn't the Jurassic theme, is it?
It is. It's 800 times slower.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Is there any way we could stop rhythm and actually put on the actual Jurassic Park?
I got you.
Oh, buddy.
You got it, Scuba?
Oh, buddy.
Sorry.
Actually sounds quite peaceful.
Yeah.
You gotta
Actually,
go into Discord and hit exclamation skip.
Oh my god.
This is an oh fuck moment for Billy.
Yeah, this is gonna be like, Jesus Lord.
Holy shit.
Tommy,
This is not Silent Ghost, dude. This is fucking Silent Lings.
This is GG, that's what this is.
Oh, shit,
Look at the
dude.
links gracefully entering.
And the
Oh,
roaches
roaches.
hold though.
So gracefully.
Hold.
They're shredding
Hold the
apart their prey.
door.
Is
Hold
it
the
possible?
door.
Nah, there's too many lings.
Oh,
He's already lost his queen.
Oh,
Just-
See what happens.
Oh.
He should have
He's
boys pulled. He
He's
should
gonna
have
hold
boys
this.
pulled. He should have boys pulled with
Gonna
that
hold
hold earlier.
He's gonna hold this to be too far behind.
Two more
Wow.
roaches coming out.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows how
Oh my god. The boy's doing it. He's doing it. Doing it.
He's holding.
He's got to stay on that ramp.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh shit!
God, Scott.
Oh no!
No.
My God, I'm
Oh,
a
no, he's
doctor.
still fine. He's still fine. He's still fine.
No, he's not.
Oh
Still
my
fine,
god!
he's still fine,
Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god!
That road just needs a stiff breeze and it's dead.
Stay alive, Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh. There was this.
So
There was that
valuable.
step
Those
through.
moves are so valuable. It's like that's the difference in who's ahead right now. Yeah.
And the queens. Otter's
Yeah.
lost all of his queens.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. The rhythm's getting deep into it now. Oh my god, I can understand.
This is hilarious with the Jurassic Park's
I can
slow music.
understand the slow Jurassic Park music. Oh my god.
Oh, I was
I
just
can
at the
feel it.
island that they
Yo, my
filmed it.
computer is
Wow.
bugging
Do
out.
you know what? I've never felt so high without smoking weed, just listening to this song.
He needs to move out now, but he needs to move out right now. Before he gets that roach warren.
For some reason, I've got this euphoria that everything looks pretty. What is this? What is this, dude? I need to get a copy of Transformers ASAP.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
I mean, Billy's doing pretty good considering he's playing against a master player.
Yeah, he's doing real good, but we'll see how it ends.
Yeah.
He needed to move out before the roach warren was built. Yeah,
Yeah.
he needed to move.
Exactly.
I love it.
He won't be anymore in a few.
Here we go. Wumble crumble.
Yeah.
The roaches are real. Those
He
injects.
moved- It's too late now. Now there's already roaches popping on the other side.
Yeah, he should have been building units at this point in the game. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, I skipped. Rip. Oh,
He-
no, it isn't.
There it is.
He just didn't know. He didn't know. It's hard to know. He needs the scouted vision, although he kind of has it.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome. I've got it on 200% as well. So I can barely
Nice.
hear myself
200%.
think.
It's like
Oh, keep
Blasting.
going down.
All I can hear, well, I can't even hear my wife. I can just look at her lips moving. That's it, if she's talking.
The house is on fire.
What? What?
Richie, your PC's on fire. Richie.
He just piled his own head.
Oh, he killed the head. She didn't cancel.
Yeah, that's tough.
And Silent Ghost. Not in the third hatchery.
Oh my god.
Oh, slowly crumbling, but he's been really good for a while. He must hit.
Uh-oh.
It's done now. Once Zerg gets ahead of Zerg, it's like that's how ZVZ goes almost. Like the econ, because the way they roll on top of each other. Like you pointed out, the queen difference was.
Yeet.
Hey, what's up, Hydra?
Yo.
We have the Jurassic Park music going in slow. Watch it in a ZVZ right now.
Oh no.
Oh my god, the music's tied up perfectly. Oh my god.
There's the corrosive. There it is. Oh Oh my goodness.
Box roach click versus bots roach click.
Yeah. Well, Billy actually held some pretty big inquisition. He just didn't cancel his hatch, and he built Evos. If he canceled the hatch, I think it would have been a little.
He didn't even need to cancel it. He just needed to position himself better for those few lings that came in and sniped it.
Yeah.
But hold on a minute,
I'm not
chappies.
staying here
Hold
for
on 1 minute. This isn't the last laugh of Billy Udders. 1-1
Yeah.
is done as one. There is no upgrade. From solid bed. Spoil!
Oh, and the hard corner's coming. The spire is going up.
Hey Testa,
What's up?
you see Darkblade made it to gold?
Did he? Wow.
Yeah.
No, he
That
can
means
play my
finally
tournament.
has been playing. You're going to Greg, were you coaching him, or did he?
Yeah, I coached him. That's good.
Yeah, good.
He also said he also was playing Protoss. He looks a lot better as a Protoss player, man.
Yeah, I think he
A
should.
ton better.
I didn't really think Zerg was working out with him too well, but it probably helped him with some stuff.
Yeah. So. Very nice.
You like this Jurassic Park music going to a ZVZ, Greg?
Beautiful.
It's perfect.
Holy fuck, this song takes forever.
I've got a tear in my eye.
Billy Utter's like, Dave, just zoom it, or Billy, I mean, Gamer Rich, just zoom it on the overload.
I love how ScubaSteve is voting to skip it.
Just 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
20 minutes.
It's literally 20 fucking minutes of like.
I guess 8 times 4.
It's like as if though this piece is written
Yeah,
in like 11, 12 feet measure, and then just on the slowest possible tempo.
Right, exactly.
Uh-oh.
They just drag out every note, basically.
It's like watching. It's like it's literally like
Ho.
Uh-oh.
It makes the Zerg seem so majestic, doesn't it?
It's too late. Natives are out.
But then
It's
he
like
goes,
watching
"Oh,
ants
I
fight."
have nothing that shoots up other than corrosive vials." Wait, did he just? Never mind. It looked like he corrosive vialed his own.
Sniped the third. It was over when he sniped the third.
That is a very GG.
He would have had a better shot at winning if he would have moved out the moment he held.
Yeah, if Billy didn't go for the Evo chambers and just spammed roaches, he would have beat him.
Yeah, he would have been able to.
That would have been the timing to do that counter. But it's hard to know that. So hard.
Yeah. You can't even get this core up. Oh, it's dead. Wow.
Great
The hero list. 1 Hydra. Oh.
2 more. There you go.
I mean, Zerg are kind of like if dinosaurs and bugs had a love child.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you know.
Yep.
Mutalisks are such a weird fucking unit.
They literally are
It's
the
like a
ugliest looking
syphilis
bastards.
infested cock on wings shooting infected discharge out.
Yeah. They're the shit rats of the sky.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
They should really call penalist.
Yeah,
Penalist.
Penalist. Wait, my game's like lagging out.
Oh, the lag.
It's right
You're others.
Oh, he DC quit.
RQ.
Scuba.
what's happening?
Zergo P.
Here we go. It's gonna get loud.
Oh my goodness.
He smashed in his computer. Could you imagine actually having to play this in an orchestra? You'd never be able to take a breath.
Their hands would be falling off. Dude.
It'd be like when Squidward's trying to play his clarinet.
Yeah, I think I was doing okay there, but literally, genuinely, my game locked up at the end. I had the thing where your mouse cursor is like the Windows one, not
Okay,
the,
I had to lower the rhythm bot. That was getting a little entrancing.
But yeah, no, that was a really good game. Thanks, Silent Ghost. And
Here we
also,
go.
Yeah, like I say, at the end, I fucked up.
Gamer Richie, that brought a tear to my eye. Watching that Overlord cross the map with that music.
Boys, it's on. Quick, go to river.
Could you
Ooh, okay.
so I can get back
This might be cool.
Actually, safe here. You might have invited me into the party as well.
Sorry, I'll stop spoiling the song.
Oh, we got Ghost versus Scuba. This is
Wait, guys,
the
can
league
you
match.
remake? Oh, I'm in the party. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can get in.
You're remaking to let him get in. Remake for me too.
Yeah.
Scuba and DroolCup I'll be playing in like 15 minutes-ish if KKL's back.
Yep.
But Scuba
It's
and
gonna be one wild ride.
Ghost is here. Greg, Silent Ghost here would be oh, should I deafen them? I'm gonna deafen them.
Yeah.
Silent Ghost just wants to play. I'll play with him.
I'm deafening DroolCup and Ghost.
Wait, but are you guys playing now? Can't you make the game and then play in like 35 seconds?
Yeah.
I already did.
You might.
Watch them test or mine.
Oh, it's ScubaSteve. Why did you? Oh.
We're left.
Why did I deafen DroolCup? My bad. It's ScubaSteve that's playing. I don't know.
Fuck,
I'm
there we go.
I'm not hearing.
Wait, you can't hear anybody?
Who's Silent Ghost?
Oh, did you turn off Rhythm Bot?
I can
I
turn it off.
deafened you, Scuba, because you were playing.
I just want the song to skip.
They wanted to remake
Oh.
it.
What?
Oh.
What?
Sorry, Silent Go. I was deafening. They wanted to remake.
But no, someone skipped the rhythm. I was enjoying it.
What the fuck?
We were literally listening to that. Man.
Blame me, okay? Blame me.
Yeah.
You just broke him, man.
I'm just getting to the end.
Yeah, that was like.
I'm waiting 19 minutes for this.
Yeah.
Alright, you gotta put it back.
Yeah. Good, I hope you have blue balls now.
He's gonna wait till like 1930. The moment the crescendo gets there, and just gonna like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I was just about to go into the higher part where it was just, oh man.
Yeah, mate, that is.
This is what's the Brexit?
That is fucking. Yeah. That is psychological torture at its finest. They do that shit in like Korean death now.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like how to torture Mozart.
How do you think they're reforming all the Muslims in China?
Oh shit.
Oh god. Don't get me started on the Muslims in China, bro.
Oh, Greg's back, everybody. Greg's back. Once you hear something like that. Oh god, that's funny.
What? Prime, how do you watch this? Why are you just watching everything? Do you play the game like this soon now? Like,
So
what's the
Billy,
matter,
you
man?
held really well.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh
No,
wow, that's a fucking.
What? This is playing, like playing Civilization.
Scuba lost it. Scuba got it right in the booty hole.
So good.
Yeah.
How the
There you go.
fuck-
That's why that macro is just insane. It's just like fucking.
Well,
He doesn't have to like move around the map. He just sees the entire map.
Don't forget the players can actually hear us as well.
Oh yeah, I'll deafen them.
I'm
Sorry,
glad
Scuba.
Steve can hear us. So. Hi,
Yep.
Scuba.
And this.
I don't. You can't play like.
Sorry,
this.
Silent
You
Ghost.
can only observe it.
All good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be
You
super fucking.
don't deafen me. I don't want to be
A
deafened.
Makarov to Makarov.
I don't want to be.
When I'm moving.
So you can still hear him talking. I
wanna
wonder
hear
if he
your
gets mad.
He can't hear his screams is the funny part, unbeknownst to him, because they're both deafened.
It's a banger, mate. It's a fucking tacky roller.
You got to put on the Super Saiyan now remix.
Oh yeah, okay.
How is he generating that much power?
Oh, is it Jurassic Park Super Saiyan remix?
What the no way.
Oh no.
Do it. Oh my lord, put it on.
Do it now.
I gotta hear this. I gotta alt tab to hear this. This is ridiculous. I gotta hear this.
I don't know if it's real.
Jurassic Park Super Saiyan remix? That's fucking
Oh no,
hilarious.
Jurassic Park theme remix. Okay, this probably could get us skip.
Let's have a look.
Well, you have to hit play first, because because it's still here.
Now you have to skip.
Oh nice! Wait!
Is it on? Oh, buddy.
I am evil.
Oh, buddy. Look
That's
at
alright. That's usually what's on. Greg, that's on when I ladder usually.
Oh, here we go. The roaches are coming and this is perfect. Here we go. Walk around the marauder. Hold! Hold!
Oh wait. Oh,
Did
why
he
did
hold?
it go back there? Stupid auto can.
Oh!
We missed the whole thing. Game
Scuba
Richie.
held!
Oh,
Yeah, I had auto cam on too. From now on, we should just stream like this. So much easier.
Oh,
Just
this
drink
is
beer
it.
while
This
auto
is the
cam.
Jurassic Park. This is what is this what Scuba feels like when he wins?
I gotta lower it a bit.
Holy shit, this sounds awesome.
Notice the banshee in its native habitat, killing ravagers.
Oh, here we go. Right, that wasn't a very good drop, but holy fucking shit, Scuba. Oh, buddy, check this out.
Oh, this is a bang.
Here we go.
Here we go, the nice MIDI synth cheese synth.
Oh, buddy. I'm like rocking my head right now.
Yo, what's happening? Why is there so much people?
No,
I don't know.
listen to rhythm.
It's all the
Well, look
cheesy
at that
synth
stream.
Jurassic Park. It's all the different renditions of Jurassic Park. Fine. We need to find metal Jurassic Park next.
Oh man, those
Or reggae.
What are you guys doing?
Well,
Oh,
Run him away,
Bobby is
no!
watching you.
That was sick.
Oh, why are you losing all of them for?
oh come on.
I didn't get a fucking alert for that, really?
I'll be back.
ScubaSteve let his banshees just die.
Iron, you want to play some games?
Maybe in a bit.
I'll play toss.
Ugh. Is there more gay?
I promise I won't can it.
Cannon,
Yeah, okay, great.
Proxy, Tempest. It's like, God, go back to the Zerg.
Greg not canning it. Greg, I'd rather play your OP Zerg than your Protoss, I think.
Okay, is debating part of the song, or is that somebody's kid?
Oh, that's Scuba's kid.
I think it's weirdly in sync with the music.
Yeah, it's key. Yeah, it
And Scuba's deafened, so he doesn't even oversay this.
is. Yeah, yeah. I hope Scuba gets some fucking anti-air. Oh, that is fantastic. That's fantastic. That's great. I hope he gets some fucking widow mine. He's dead. He's dead, right?
He has like a Widow Mine.
Is it possible?
Wait, what? What?
He should use his mutants to go pop the tanks and then win the game.
After this game, can
Oh,
you
Scuba's done pretty well.
remake the lobby? So like more people can join in?
Yeah, we.
Well, now they've got they're casting the best of series in.
Well, DroolCup and Scuba will be
Made no
playing
homo.
in a bit. I think. But yeah.
Oh, the respect in the middle of the Widow Mines there is. Oh, the Widow Mines. You know what? I'm silently pleased against my game against Silent Ghost. I'm quite happy about that.
You're
Like,
silently I can't believe it.
If you would have attacked Billy, you would have won.
I was thinking that I should have pushed, but yeah.
Oof.
Leisure is done.
The Silent Ghost is a little higher.
Yeah.
You should have checked on what he had on his
but
mineral
he's
line.
holding
What
pretty
was
good.
say that again? Sorry.
Wait, hold.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. And magic box the floor. It's great. Good shit. Oh no! Didn't magic box that one though. Oh man, if he only knew.
Oh, the Widow Mine is real.
With the Overlord, Billy, with the Overlord that you had at the Natural, you should have checked at his mineral line to see what he had.
Right.
Because if he doesn't have drones there, that means he's building Zerg.
Right.
But if you saw that he had drones there, that means he built drones. So that means you should have just went and attacked. If you had more with your roaches, you would have won.
Right.
Or done
yeah.
damage.
Yeah. So I knew that he was going to link. I just had a premonition.
Greg, are you playing D&D, your D&D music again?
And so yeah, I was like, I was going to do like an 8 roach push with links to like keep myself alive, and then he like obviously ling all into me, so I managed to hold on the ramp, and I thought that I was ahead, but those mutas, I was so sad when that happened.
No, you were ahead, but then you slowly weren't ahead.
Yeah, because he's just, you know, he's mastered, he's got better mechanics than me, so that's fine, it's cool. You know, I'm happy with how I played.
Wait, who's Silent Ghost?
Silent Ghost is brand new. He's a Masters player.
What masters we looking at? 1, 2, 3?
3. So it's a pretty even match with Scuba and him.
Wait, is Scuba?
Scuba always complains
He's
about
diamond
matching
one,
up
he's-
with Masters, but he always wins.
Well, he's not lately. I mean, he's pushed up. He's pretty close, isn't he? If I'm not mistaken.
He's Diamond 1, very high. So he's
Yeah.
economy masters.
So it's a pretty even match.
Guess what I am, boys? Unranked.
Giggity, giggity, goo.
Wait, who said that?
Nova.
Oh yeah, Nova Wolf.
I was trying to teach.
I'm just writing your name down.
You have like 2 weeks total playing this game. He's as green as it gets.
Holy.
Yeah.
More people.
He literally is a virgin gamer, Richie.
Interesting.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
His balls haven't dropped
You're a
yet.
StarCraft virgin. His balls haven't dropped yet. That's usually what I say about Raiden.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wow. Wow. Alright, I'm not deafening them. Alright, you guys want to remake that for... Let's talk.
Wait,
Or
what are we
get-
doing?
I don't know. Scuba? Silent Ghost?
Hopefully.
Good game.
I mean, do we want to remake? How about we just make the party for Scuba Troop?
Holy
Oh,
fuck, I can't hear it.
Iron is the...
Did I miss my motherfucking song?
Yeah, you missed your song.
God fucking damn it. Thanks, gamer.
What
Fucking-
the fuck is on it?
Dude, your
Who-
song lasted like half a fucking eon.
Who wanted to get
Of
in
course,
this?
until my shit came on, then I fucking missed it. Y'all fucking mute me.
Nova Wolf.
Nova Wolf.
I'm getting my ass kicked, but like, we gotta get better somehow.
Should we
Nova
just
Wolf.
start the,
What's your in-game
thing?
name again?
Nova Wolf.
It starts.
I don't see you.
I'm not in yet.
Oh.
Should we just
it's
start the whole Scuba
loading right
versus
Oh,
Drew
it's
Cup
gonna be
thing?
Scuba versus DroolCup now. I'm gonna be leaving party.
Yeah,
Let's just do it. Let's
I
just
wanna
do
see-
it.
Yeah.
KCAG can come in later, I guess.
Yeah. Unless you want me, ScubaSteve and Tommy and Joel.
Let me see who wants to commentate. We only need 2 total.
I would, but that's too much work.
Oh, yeah.
I would rather complete shit, and I don't know anything about the races. So.
Mac, why the fuck
Gamer
did you put
Richie?
on Barbie Girl?
Gamer Richie, you wanna commentate?
Why the fuck you putting on Barbie?
Yeah, okay, sure, dude.
Yeah, that would be.
Even on yet, bro.
Dude, that'd be cool to see you commentate because you actually know.
Why is everyone suddenly leaving the party?
Oh, I did. It's not because you guys are in. I just been in.
We got Legion Cup finals in a minute.
Yeah, we got Legion Cup finals.
Here, I'll be back. Someone's calling me.
Is it?
Testa, maybe Testa and Gamer Richie. Come on, invite to party.
Alright.
What's
Sure.
Gamer Richie's? Where? How can I find you?
Just
We'll have you
someone
add.
invite me to party.
Or you
I'm
invite
out of
him.
here. I'll see you all later.
But
Nice
you
meeting you
want
all.
to?
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
man.
no, sorry for all the. Before you go, sorry for all the waiting, man. I feel
It's
bad.
all good. No, it's all good.
Like, I'm excited to have a Masters player if you decide to join us, man. But yeah, nice to meet you, dude.
Alright,
Alright, see ya.
peace out, lads.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.
Yep.
Gamer
Gamer Richie,
Richie,
what's your
invite.
battle tag by any chance?
What's that?
What's your battle tag, Gamer Richie?
Gamer
It's
Richie. Oh,
Gamer Richie.
Yeah.
Hashtag
I thought you disconnected something.
21748.
21748.
Where's Drool?
DroolCup is offline.
Billy, you trying to commentate? We have enough. We only want 2.
Okay, that's fine.
We don't. Too many is too much. It just makes it harder.
That is.
I'm DMing her. I think she's AFK.
Africa.
She's Africa. She's from Afghanistan.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Africa. Oh, cool.
DroolCup, where art thou?
So, Gamer, you're gonna be hella tired, huh?
Hello.
I'm so fucking psyched for these games, man. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Gamer Richie, I sent you a friend request, I think. Yeah, there he is. Suggest a party. DroolCup's in menus. Tommy?
What?
I just suggested Gamer Richie and DroolCup. Gamer Richie, I'm definitely gonna watch your videos though. For sure.
What are you guys playing?
We should move ours to.
Hey,
Legion
Iron,
Cup
real quick,
finals.
don't end the stream on the last game till after a couple minutes so the delay passes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys end it when you guys are done. Then
We
you don't
usually
get to the
talk
last
about a whole
minute.
bunch of nonsense for a while, so that's how I usually have them. Wait, let's move
Gamer
to
Richie,
a
do you mind if I move you to a channel? Or
Yeah, sure.
Tommy? Or do you want to just do a call?
Wait, what? I
No,
don't
just
get to watch
put them in a
this?
room.
Oh, is it? Are you gonna stream it on Twitch?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
your Twitch handle?
It's Land of Legion TV.
Oh, Land of Legion TV. Okay,
Yeah.
on the. Oh, okay, cool. Right on there.
Iron's gonna be doing his OP casting.
Huh. Not really. Wait, where are we going?
Don't put so much of a
Yeah,
delay on it.
Dude,
Here,
having
I'll
Richie
move
as a
this to launch it
commentator is
for
gonna
now.
be sweet. Gonna be good.
Alright. Wait, where'd Gamer Richie go?
I moved him to. Oh. My Twitch stream open? Yeah, move down to the channel. Maybe.
Twitch stream open.
Hello.
There we go. There we go. Alright.
Okay, what are we doing?
Talking and party. What are we doing, Tommy? Did you smoke too much weed, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm pretty high.
Okay.
Let me know when the stream starts and I can do a brief introduction. So who are the 2 players? ScubaSteve and
DroolCup.
Already started. Already was streaming.
Why don't you just stop it and start it again?
I mean, it's already started. We could just cut it out.
Oh, I have hotkey set for that. That's why I said I just do control 1 to start and control alt 2 to stop.
Yeah.
Well, let me know when you're ready. And
Yeah.
I can start. One's a random player, one's a terran player.
Oh yeah, we just gotta do map vetoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. You spelled it
So,
correctly too.
Who do you think out of both players has most of the chance to win? Obviously, this is the finals. How did Is it DroolCup?
No videos for
Yeah.
best of 7, right? Oh yeah, I'm retarded. Duh.
How did DroolCup get to the finals? Who did that player have to beat?
She had to beat her last person was Alternity, but she actually had a walkover because Alternity didn't make it in 2 weeks to play their match. But
So
other
she's
than
been
that,
untested in one game.
yeah,
She's
but
coming
she's
to the finals looking pretty confident that Scuba would walk over. However,
Yeah.
Scuba stayed to his guns and hasn't dodged.
yeah.
Who did Scuba have to beat into the final?
Tommy, do you know who did Scuba beat in his last match?
Let me see. Oh, we have the bracket up on the stream. It is.
Oh.
What?
Well,
Scuba? He
Scuba,
beat Extinct, which he was worried about.
Oh yeah, Extinct was a Masters player. That's right.
From
And
the
right now-
Philippines.
Interesting. So right now he's already overcome an enemy that is potentially a little bit better. So will ScubaSteve will ScubaSteve pull this off? Will he bring it home? I'm unsure. Because sometimes what I find with Scuba, he can play really well on one day, and then I have no idea who he is the next.
Sounds like Scuba.
So he's really got to dig quite deep in this series, I believe, to try and not only eke out a victory, but to ultimately take it through. And if we have a look at the brackets here, guys, obviously we started off with Dive and the West. Extinct obviously took a walkover from Dive. Extinct then lost 3-2. Looks like a close series to Scuba. Scuba obviously beating Smart Asian Guy and Shinob Kia. Creator 2-1 Sinor Butts. DroolCup then 2-0 Creator and DroolCup with the walk over. Dave Tester losing to Tasty Spartan losing to Alternity. So at the moment we've got 2 series here. We've got ScubaSteve and DroolCup and Extinct and Alternity. Is the third place match going to be played, Dave?
The third? I don't believe so because Alternity get a walkover. Tommy, do you know? I think it's.
I don't know. They're kind of hard to get a hold of, both of them.
So I think this might conclude Legion Cup Mark II.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let me put it back to the scene. Here.
So they're vetoing Ephemeron, Eternal. DroolCup. ScubaSteve's confused, like I was at. Wait.
So what's the first map? Ephemeron?
Okay, so Scuba is already triggered. This is good for DroolCup because as Steve is trying to contemplate whether he's vetoing or not, he's actually forgetting his game, and this can work in DroolCup's advantage.
So you turn off.
Those are the vetoed maps.
Veto? There's no vetoes because it's best of 7.
Do you have an idea that these players have never
Tommy, you're the one that said they're vetoes? That's hilarious. I'm sorry, Gamer.
No vetoes, right?
Yeah. I just was thinking about it.
I think there's some inexperience between the players of getting into a finals. This may be their first finals, hence why they do not understand the vetoes are irrelevant. We are picking that. Okay.
Tommy, pick Ephemeron.
Ephemeron. I'm going Ephemeron.
Okay, sorry, Gamer Richie, for the rudeness. Sometimes you gotta shake us up. Like if I'm drunk, Tommy's gonna like leave me in place, and if Tommy's high, it's the other way around. And if he's drunk, I just don't know what to do. Just like ScubaSteve does it right now, probably you're saying, because But I think DroolCup might be a little rattled now too. She's
so
like, what
is
the heck?
DroolCup playing as Zerg?
She's playing as random, I believe.
Oh wait, I didn't make it with the mod. Sorry, get out of that one. God damn it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Remake, okay. WCS game hub.
At least that.
Don't worry, Gamer Richie, we got you. I commentated. He's gonna get a T-shirt. I commentated. All I got was the stupid shirt.
There's a couple of comments on the delay on stream. Did you want to reduce the delay just before the games, or did you want to?
I keep it at high delay, so that
so
there's no the ATL level of delay.
So we can't have a Villo go pack.
Sure.
And then he can't
So
go
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, set it to about like 180 seconds, I think.
180. Okay, brilliant. Oh well.
180 or 120 at one of them. I can't remember. Something high.
Sure. Okay.
The beauty part is if DroolCup plays Karen, she's not gonna mech. So unfortunately, Gamer Richie, you can't say play bio.
Damn it.
When we first met her, she was a Terran main, actually. I actually mentioned to her, I'm like, you should, spend some time in when Gamer Richie's in the, pick his brains.
She's more than happy to be drilled by Gamer Richie. Oh my god, I should say that out loud with my wife nearby. If she's more than happy being talked to rather aggressively over the internet with, more than happy. God damn.
That was pretty. It's a feels bad man right there. You've been oofed. You've been oofed.
Does look like Terran unless it's race check. So race check.
Yeah, race check.
Random. Okay, so random is going to be the race that's been played. Now, does DroolCup reveal the race after a couple of seconds?
We'll see. She may not.
The mind game would be to say, I'm Terran and you spawned a Zerg. Now that would definitely throw ScubaSteve off guard.
Yeah.
Wait.
Something wrong.
That's why we say player ready.
This is a dodgy tactic from ScubaSteve. So he's currently making DroolCup wait, being very, very nervous here. I believe this is a tactic to throw DroolCup off guard. I think ScubaSteve has now got into the mind of DroolCup and is slowly picking away at the mental stability of this random player.
Oh, I love it.
I think it goes deeper than just that his mouse is broken.
He's trying to cut into the very essence of their soul.
News just in, ScubaSteve is actually playing on a laptop now, and he's going to be using a tracking pad. I can confirm that.
Oof. What if he's using a touchscreen?
You might do better, actually.
If you reconfigured a touchscreen so A move, that might actually work.
You've heard it here, guys. You've heard it here. Team Legion will be the first team that will release a touchscreen StarCraft 2 mod. Courtesy of Dave Tester, aka DT Fan 21.
They said go, right? They said go, right?
Yeah, they said go.
Okay, so Ephemeron.
Ephemeron.
Actually quite good for Terran, but let's see what race DroolCup gets. If you two would like to introduce the players. From the top left-hand side, obviously we'll start with Dave. And
Tommy, you get that
side.
I'm getting that crazy sound. Hold on. I'm just gonna put myself to.
So who's doing the upper left? I got it. In the upper left-hand corner, we have none other than Legion's Blue, Terran player extraordinaire, the ScubaSteve, who hopefully his kid won't poop in the tub like he did in previous tournaments. Tommy?
What?
Tommy, you want to introduce DroolCup? Gamer Richie, do you want to?
Tommy Richie, go for it.
In the pink underwear, we have from Team Legion, it is DroolCup. Oh, buddy, so we do have a TVZ on Ephemeron. Lovely. If you have a look onto my camera now, Dave, there are a lot of ramps, a lot of chokes that you can use with your tanks, with your mines. with Ling wraps around in the middle of the maps. This is going to be a very, very good series here, and we're going to start off on such a big map such as Ephemeron. What do you think about the map, Dave, when you're playing as Protoss on this map? Does it look easy versus Zerg? Do you feel like every time you move out there's a million links?
Oh yeah. Personally, as a Protoss, when I'm playing Zerg on this map, it seems like, yeah, they can just instantly remax an army of Lings if they go Linky Bang kind of nonsense. Like you said, it's lots of room to wrap around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not. In my eyes, it doesn't seem to be the biggest, but yeah.
Absolutely, and we do have the SCV now patrolling at the third base. He has scouted that it is hatchery first, and the reason why you know it's hatchery first is when you get to the natural and the hatchery is more than halfway done. So that means that Lings isn't going to get behind your Reaper. So what ScubaSteve should be doing is sending the Reaper all the way to the other side of the map and starting to get that harassment going. DroolCup needs to make 4 Lings, start the drones, start the double queens as soon as possible. Speed is on the way. Double queens, double Lings. Looking good.
We have, yeah, the Reaper's making his way over there.
This is a little bit of waste of time for ScubaSteve. He should move this SCV back after, but now we can sort of harass. The Lings are going to be out on time. This is good. Great damage from DroolCup here. Is it going to be able to take away that Ling? That's some good micro pulling away the injured Ling. That injured Ling's so injured that it's actually hopping on one leg, but you can't see it in the animation. That's how injured it is. So we have 4 Lings outside the natural. This second queen should be used. The energy should be used for a creep tumor. Is ScubaSteve going to be able to deny it? Oh, he's going to lose a Reaper if he's not careful. Oh,
very close.
Okay, we do have DroolCup. 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Definitely needs to start getting down that expansion. Normally as a Zerg player you need that down by 3 minutes 30 because that's when you start saturating the natural. But now this, the
Reaper's dead. She gets it.
Oh my god, and now ScubaSteve has nothing to scout. There's nothing he can really do. However, he's got the bunker in the natural. He's playing really, really safe. He's got the 2-1-1 on the way, double gas as well. So we're looking for a double 16 marine drop here from ScubaSteve.
Meanwhile, DroolCup's Roach Warren is approaching 50% completion, as is the hatch in the third.
You have the creep spread going, which is good, nice and early. Roach Warren is noted. Almost finished in a natural, only 1 gas still, so it looks like it's going to be quite an early attack here, but Marines with Stim, they're pretty good versus Roaches, but a counter-attack potentially very good. However, no Roaches are being made right now, Dave. What do you think about this Roach Warren here? Should there be Roaches here? Should DroolCup should be droning? What do you think?
At this point, I believe she should have some Roaches coming out pretty soon. But it looks pretty standard timing because her third just came up. Maybe she's just trying to get injects. Well, she's got Lings. What? Were you expecting that, Gamer Richie?
Interesting. I think that there was a definite expectation of units here of Roaches because the Roach one's been made. But it seems to me that from the scouting, DroolCup has thought, you know what, I'm going to be going into Ling Baneling, but with no Banelings, as you can see here. I'm unsure of what the... I'm unsure what this is. I think that DroolCup's understood that it is a 16 marine drop. So this is the right reaction. However, these Lings can easily get toasted and the Baneliness does come down because it is a little bit late. 400 gas in the bank for our Zerg player. 3 gases taken. We do so. Baneling Nest still coming down here. The lair not exactly done. You want to always start the Baneling Nest halfway through the lair. So the lair's slightly late. We do have the 216 Marine drop coming in now. You can see units are being unloaded. These are 16 Marines that are going to be shooting at the Lings before they actually get into vision here. We do have the Marines. Is he going to pop a scan off? This is going 2 supply block drill cup. There is no stutter stepping and 2 Marines lost their lives. They will not be going back to their families. Scuba is a murderer.
It was Bob and Jim. Scuba. There's gonna be some angered, fatherless children there. Some bastard children.
The 16 or the 14 Marine drop now. Moving
Combat
alongside.
shields
Is it
completed.
going to take another Overlord here? Could well be. Could well be.
Oh, and the lag is real. I have a sneaky feeling. Oh, it's me? I'm lagging out.
Yep.
I think I have. Let's see if this works. Something must be going on with my internet because before. I suppose I guess I'll be leaving the commentating for this match.
Ah, shit.
That's okay. You still on stream?
I'm still on
got
stream.
It's got the stream delay. I guess I'll try to hop in the next one.
I'll still do. It'll be a radio stream. Who's streaming this? Iron or?
Yeah, I'm streaming it. I just have a lot of like remodeling done in my house, so it's hella loud. So I turned on push to talk.
Yeah, that's no problem. No problem. Well, we continue without Dave. Dave, unfortunately,
Yep.
you are going to be booted. You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You're out of here.
Game paused.
Brilliant. Dave Tester has left the game. Go started. 93 supply 290 in favour of the Terran. Some links picked off really early. 1-1 is coming a long way for both players here. Bailing speed is rather late. Do we have combat shields? I believe we do. Yes, we do. We do. So third base is still not down for Scuba. And what you tend to find, Iron, is when you go for the 2-on-1, your third bases, your upgrades are a tad later than they usually should be because the amount of resources you're putting into early Marines. Scan goes down, sees the Queens, doesn't see the hatchery. What do you think of the position here for ScubaSteve?
He can run up
what
there.
What do you think he could be doing?
He can hit the third, maybe. Go in there, hit the third.
It looks like he's going along the bottom. And this is a snipe drop. I mean, if he can unload here on the corner.
On the spawning pool.
Oh, brilliant. He doesn't see. DroolCup is completely unaware. The Marines are going to stim in. Oh my god, is he going to
he's going for the spawning pool. He is going for the spawning pool.
Oh my god, he's
and then he's get a queen.
Right now. Oh my god, this is fantastic damage for ScubaSteve. Is he going to start picking off the lings? No, he's going to get out of there right away. He's not going to risk it.
Okay.
ScubaSteve is currently supply block though with 1-1 finishing. DroolCup 1-1 finishing as well. Mutilists are on their way. Bailing speed is done.
Lot of creep spread. This is some very good creep spread.
Which is good, and we do have the Marines now coming in through the middle of the map now.
Gotta clear this creep. It's probably too much already. It's unclearable.
Double drop comes in again, but is actually intercepted
gonna get
by
caught.
the Mutilist. Oof. Great control here from the Zerk player. DroolCup now taking the supply lead for Queens versus an army. Who wins? Probably the Queens. I'm joking. I'm not that biased. Scuba, stimming his army.
Oh man. I need to work on my marine splits. One of my main Terran weaknesses. Just kill a whole bunch of creep and leave, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He is choosing to stay there for the moment. We do have a lot of lings here now waiting. I'm unsure where ScubaSteve wants to go, but we do have the Mutalist now here.
No, here comes the pain. Oh, it's from all angle.
Oh my god, a great surround for DroolCup. An absolutely overwhelmed Scuba. Overwhelmed
This might
Scuba.
be it.
Thors are not out yet. GG is called. DroolCup takes an early
Was there even the
1-0.
GG? Was there even the GG?
I believe there was. I
You-
believe there was. I think it was quick.
It all happened so fast.
DroolCup with the early 1-0, 10 minutes into the game, and you can see towards the 8-minute mark that it really started to ramp up. DroolCup extended her pressure with the Mutalist, killing 2 drops for free. So what do you think about that game? Is there anything that the Terran could have improved on? Is there any gaps that we could have found in that iron? Because we saw that the spawning pool had been taken out, but there just wasn't enough aggression from Scuba. I'm not too sure. All of his aggression just slowed down.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to press my push to talk button, so I keep talking to myself. My bad.
That's okay.
Sorry.
What do you think? What do you think? What could he have done better? What could ScubaSteve done better in that one?
What? Go mech.
Go mech. It seems like a valid answer. There was a huge attempt to attack one area, and there wasn't a lot of creep denial in the middle of the map, which is where he attacked in the end.
The number one thing I'm scared of.
The division saw tanks run siege and able to completely surround the Terran army, using the Mutalisks mainly to keep the attention away from ScubaSteve. And as soon as that happened, big surround, baby, and it was all over.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah, the number one thing I'm afraid of when fighting Zerg is Banelings. If I'm going Marines. So.
I think Steve maybe should pull out a Joker card here and maybe start off with Blue Flame potentially. Maybe that's a good idea. I don't see a problem with that. I think that's quite a good idea.
Nice.
Could be going mech. That would be good.
I don't like this push to talk thing. It's pissing me off.
That's alright, dude. Okay, well, the next map, I have no idea. Scuba's just taken a couple of minutes sorting himself out at the moment.
What do you think of this current map pool? Oh, Eternal.
My personal view on this current map pool, I'm not enjoying it as much as I would in other seasons. However, it's just the maps are too big. So, World of Sleep is.
That's why I like Simulacrum. I really like Simulacrum.
It's a huge map. Huge map. It's scary though because. So with Terran, if you're going to play by, you have to be really aggressive in mid game.
Is Testa not coming back?
Yeah, you guys need help?
You wanna cast with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll step in until Testa's back.
Sure.
Yeah, so my views on a map pool is quite neutral. Although they don't promote bio play, a lot of the maps are relatively quite big, so it's very hard to do damage. So bio is very good in maps that are choky, have a lot of dead airspace, and medium to large maps. Then Terran aren't really good on really short maps because of Protoss, and aren't good at really long maps because of Zerg. So it's hard to get that safe medium. especially when you're playing bio. If you're playing mech, it doesn't really matter what map it is, as long as your units are in the right position. With bio, it's all to do with when you're hitting with your drops, where you're hitting with them, and how much damage you can do.
All right, Richie, go ahead and introduce both.
I can do that, yeah, absolutely. So we have on Internal Empire with both ScubaSteve and DroolCup. We'll see where the players start. And if you want to jump onto my camera, I normally follow around all the units and stuff like that. So, in the top right-hand side, wearing the red sunglasses from Team Legion, it is ScubaSteve. On the bottom left-hand side of Internal Empire, wearing the light pink underwear, it is DroolCup, playing as Zerg. So another TVZ on this map. What are your thoughts, guys, on a map like this in TVZ? What do you think the Zerg should be doing?
I mean, this is not a map where you have advantageous routes unless you open up some rocks, especially right there in front of your main and your natural. As soon as you open up some rocks, this can be pretty solid, but as far as engagement areas, it's tough to get surrounds near first 3 bases. But everything has to be centralized to the middle.
Absolutely. So with Terran on this map, it's really, really good to attack in lines. What I mean by that is you have a center, a left and a right lane in this one. And you have to kill creep in that order. So you either attack through the center and kill all the creep. So wherever you drop, you're killing that creep. One moment, ScubaSteve has just scouted that it's pull first. He should be expanding on the high ground. He should be expanding on the high ground if he wants to move the Reaper out, and expanding on the low ground if he wants to keep the Reaper back. So he's seen the pull first. This is huge because there will be lings behind the Reaper. So if ScubaSteve moves out with this Reaper, he could be in trouble. What do you think about this position for Scuba right now?
Scuba's in a pretty good opening right now. I think he needs to definitely be a little more aggressive on this round than he was last. He did take more defensive front, even though he had that 16 ring medevac drop. Did snipe that spawn in pool, but it just wasn't enough because it allowed DroolCup to mass up a pretty good army for that engagement in the last. So with a little more aggression, he can keep DroolCup on our toes. He might have put himself in a better position than the last game.
Absolutely. We do see the Roach Warren coming down again for DroolCup. The Reaper has been sat back, and there's going to be a huge dedication to roaches here. That's 5 roaches in the early part of the game. Are there going to be any drones past this? No, there's going to be links, so this is a full all in here. There is no drones in the natural. This is huge. This is a make or break. Definitely make or break. Not many units here.
And Scuba just scouted the third, realizes there is no third hatch. So he may be assuming this is an all-in.
He's definitely not sure. He's going to go into natural as soon as he sees no drones. Oh my god. He definitely knows now. Let's have a look at ScubaSteve's camera here. He's definitely trying to wall off that natural. He knows something's coming along. He has seen it. He's still looking at his Reaper at the moment. And right now, you're going to see a flood of units. Let's go back to the everyone hotkey. Roaches. They're going to be going past.
He cancels that wall. Throws some miles, come down to the bunker. The bunker is out.
And now ScubaSteve, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. And the link's coming in. Oh my god, unit after unit going down. SCVs are going down. The Ravagers aren't getting us around. The Lings are still alive. Huge piles here.
Destroying the SCVs.
GG. DroolCup takes an early 2-0 lead. I like that thought process from DroolCup here. Very, very good.
Definitely
ScubaSteve,
trading up our strategy, match per match, keeping Scuba on his toes. It did seem like Scuba was reacting to the playstyle from round 1, but
absolutely. It's very, very difficult holding versus that build. Very, very difficult, especially when you open up 1-1-1 or 2-1-1, because you have to go Hellions unless you've seen the Roaches.
as we know, DroolCup is a random player, so hitting Zerg twice on that roll, maybe Scuba will get a different matchup on match 3.
So this is a best of 7, so this is a first 2-4. At the moment it's 2-0 lead in favour of our random player DroolCup, which has got Zerg on 2 maps at the moment versus the Terran of Scuba. So Scuba better hope in the next 3 games the DroolCup doesn't Zerg.
But maybe DroolCup is selecting Terran. Oh, he went back to... Still
Both
keeping
players.
it serious.
Both players are now ready. Will it be 3-0 or will ScubaSteve push forward to win? When we're in the game, if you can, the main observer, whoever that is, could you update the score as 2-0 to DroolCup in the WCS at the bottom? Brilliant. On the top left-hand side of Nightshade, wearing the blue shorts, it is Team Legion, ScubaSteve. Will he come back? Will he end up losing this game and 1 game away from losing the series? And in the bottom right-hand side, doing a fantastic cheese in the last game, wearing the pink fluffy dices around her neck, it is DroolCup.
Now as we enter game 3, Scuba has a very big decision to make here. And that decision is he going to consider the cheese? Because he needs to get a win, not just for the overall score, but to maybe tilt DroolCup. Because right now DroolCup is going into these matches feeling pretty confident that she may take the title, the Legion Cup trophy.
What is amazing is that as a random player, DroolCup has got to Zerg 3 times.
3 times.
In a row.
And we've seen how Scuba was challenged by the DroolCup Zerg. And has he scouted the Overlords yet? Does he know it? And now he knows he is once again going against.
So this is good. So ScubaSteve in each game identifies with the scout that it's his pull or hatch first. This is very, very good because a lot of players don't know how to differentiate between either or. So you can see now that he's definitely trying to stop the 3rd base from going down from the Zerg so early. So with this Reaper, he's free to go straight into the natural, kill as many drones as he can. The disadvantage of this is 1, SEV is not mining. The advantage is no early 3rd. What do you think of this matchup for TVZ? Who do you think's got the advantage? Who do you think is going to struggle in terms of race?
You know, I always found that this map did favor the Zerg player a lot more. There's a lot more bigger open lanes, a lot of areas to surround, and it's once again, as long as you destroy the rocks as a Zerg player, Aaron can't siege up behind them. There's not too many cliffs where they can go to really take that splash damage from you as a Zerg player.
Absolutely. So where that Reaper is at the moment, very, very good tank spot. Even there at the ramp, but Creep Spread is starting nice and early. Will he be able to take the Creep Trimmer out? Gonna be close. He does good.
Ooh, good pull.
Still no 3rd. Still no 3rd from DroolCup. What's going on?
What's the current score again?
It is 2-0 to DroolCup.
Okay, good.
To have the 3rd base coming down here.
We do have a Starport and a couple of Hellions coming out for ScubaSteve.
That's a great snipe on the creep tumor for ScubaSteve. He now does have the Hellions that are coming out. I'm expecting this not to be. Oh, it is going to be Banshee. Oh dear. Okay. I was really hoping it wasn't Banshee. I was hoping it was Liberator. Liberators are very much easier, but it's going to work into his favor because the Roach Warren has been dropped again.
And DroolCup does get an OV in Scuba's main, Scout in the build.
Oh my god.
And he sees the fusion. She sees the fusion core, maybe?
She doesn't.
She does not. Scout
She does not see it. Oh my god, ScubaSteve doing this sneaky build.
Mm-hmm.
DroolCup doesn't know. Does not know it's going to be BCs. This is terrible because no extra coins are being made. The lair is only just halfway done now.
And these Hellions may do some damage. Oh, but he retreats. Just toying, keeping her on her toes.
Keeping her honest, absolutely. 53 to 53 supply, 57 supply now for DroolCup. Both players are now getting into a stage where they are getting.
And there we see battle cruiser being built.
And does DroolCup still not know? Still does not know that what this is. Spore Crawlers is going down, and a further couple of coins are being made. One at the third, but it's not going to be enough. It really isn't going to be enough. As soon as ScubaSteve gets his BC, if he just teleports into the main or behind the natural, he'll be fine. The Spire comes down now. That is too late.
He's definitely going to get some damage. I don't think that battle cruiser will be the game ender, but it'll definitely get some damage and put Scuba in a position where he can follow up with a, looks like a third. Give him opportunity to get a third.
We do have some Lings coming by. The Viking scouts the Lings. That was a beautiful reaction. Oh my god, Scuba. Absolute legend here. That was a very well played there. And DroolCup is forced to move those counter-attacking Lings away. Do have a couple of roaches, a couple more roaches being produced here.
The battle cruiser is warping in, right?
Where is it?
The natural.
Natural's coming down. He does see the spy. He definitely wants to start taking out these drones here, which is, oh, this is really, really good focus fire in here. The Hellions are coming in. He's attacking from two angles here. Is he going to get the spire? Oh my god.
Now, taking out that spire before it.
This is going to be huge.
Be very big. There's not enough energy on the queens to get a heal.
Oh my god,
Will
is he
they
going to
take the
start the spire?
There's 6 corruptors being built.
Oh my god.
There's still 5 corruptors being built.
He needs to get the battle cruiser out there. He's going to lose the battle cruiser. But now ScubaSteve is switching it up.
He can transition. He's getting some cyclones. Very nice. Very smart move, knowing that she likely built up some anti-air.
Now, at the moment, I would still give the lead to DroolCup because DroolCup is really pumping it out. If you have a look at the income, 2300 to only about 2100 for the Terran. So the Zerg player is definitely pumping some units.
Yep, and Zerg does have that 10 worker advantage right with a 4th going down, while Scuba's just getting his 3rd going.
Now with DroolCup scouting that there's a lot of Hellions, she's decided to go for roaches and committing to roaches now with the roach speed, which is very, very good. But what we're going to start to see now is the Terrans start to overwhelm with resources, income, because of these extra mules. And right now we do see the roaches being attacked. You do not want to lose these cyclones. Do not want to lose them.
And the evil chambers are upgrading missile and carbon for DroolCup.
Have a look at the income now. 3100 for the Terran and 2400 for the Zerg. This is now going to start to tip in ScubaSteve's favor as long as he continues this aggression.
And it looks like Scuba is adding another battle cruiser to his army.
Absolutely. We do have a cyclone now. We have 4 cyclones. They can do loads of damage. Oh, these queens are taking the side. Blue flame is finished.
Fired.
Oh my god.
good micro for DroolCup to be able to heal those queens. To keep them
Beautiful.
alive.
Beautiful.
Now, I'm not sure any queens went down during that engagement. If so, maybe one. That was very, very good micro by DroolCup.
Oh, Corrupt is going in the natural. Actually attacking the natural CC here. But she has to watch out because there are 4.
And there's a root there. Here's the Cyclones.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
And a Viking. Ooh. It's 100 right there. Battle
1-1.
comes out.
1-1 finish for either player here. And they're roughly even in supply. I would give the army lead to Scuba because of the fact that there's no infestors here. And there'll only be 1-1 for both players.
And it looks like Scuba's upgrades, vehicle weapons, are about to come through, which will put him in line with DroolCup's upgrades, who are also about to complete.
BC is coming out now, and oh my god, the Corruptors are just about to fly right over the Cyclones. This is huge because there's nothing to take down the BCs now.
And it looks like the Corruptors are. The BC comes through. They see the Queens and Ravagers.
Oh,
about to be surrounded by blue flame.
Oh my god, there's nothing that ScubaSteve can do. Great surround here from the Zerg player.
And Scuba took the right reaction. That's not a fight he wants to take, especially for 2 sides.
Second battle cruiser on its way. To have 1-1 for both players here. Hive is now almost finished. 3 more Corruptors are in the production tab.
And Scuba's going for a creep cleansing, trying to push that creep back as much as he can. And here's a Ling run by, maybe for just a quick scout. Look for some weak spots. It looks like
brilliant attack now.
Takes some SCVs out. And 1 goes down, 2 goes down.
This was a great attack. 4 went down for 4 Lings. I'd call that a very, very good trade there for DroolCup, but work accounts doesn't matter at this stage because there's 3 CCs with 3 mules. This is just going to give the Terran more and more army. There are so many Cyclones.
Vipers out now. So the Vipers, very huge for those Cyclones.
So now he can start to yank some of the Cyclones, but is it enough? There's BCs now coming in here. We do see a huge wraparound here. A couple of units being taken out from both sides here. To have an Overseer morphing in here from Scuba. To have more Cyclones coming out.
Maybe the abducts will be used for the battle cruisers to pull them into the Corruptors.
Could well do. How many Corruptors do we have? We don't even have enough Corruptors. There's normally 5 Corruptors per
And then no
BC
other
here.
anti-air.
And they've got +1 armor. Do the Corruptors have any? They don't have any upgrades here. Oh my god, if he starts to focus fire down the... Oh my god, look at how far...
The hatch is taken down. That was a good pickup for Scuba.
Oh my god.
Hits and run.
All the drones, barbecue.
It looks like he's going to take another hatch.
This
as
is
the army
huge.
pursues.
Oh my god, look at how many of these. Oh.
The Roach Ravager commitment does not seem to be very effective against the battle cruiser.
BC's
and as you see, got some Lings trying to do a run by. Oh, Scuba puts up that wall.
Great reaction.
He does take out half that Ling run by. And as those Lings cleaned up,
playing very well. BC's still alive here. I tend to think this could be ScubaSteve's game. He's playing so well with these units.
And then we do have a tech switch. Finally, some Hydras are out. And the Hydras are still 1-1. They're about to hit 2-2.
Oh no, he doesn't want to get caught out. ScubaSteve.
Ooh, and those battle cruisers are abducted right into the Hydra fire and Corruptor fire.
However,
he's able to
the battle cruisers get away as well. This is brilliant now.
But Scuba's playing very patient, taking out any expansions he can, keeping the Zerg economy down. And if you look at the mineral bank and the mineral and gas bank of Scuba and DroolCup, it looks like we do have a fairly good economy for almost maxed out armies for both sides. So this will be a game that comes down to engagement.
Absolutely, both players are going to be maxed very, very shortly. We do have a healthy number now of these corruptors.
As we
but
spoke earlier, it looks like
watch
DroolCup
out
is
here.
opening some rocks.
Oh, there's so many
Nice.
lock-ons here.
Whew. Damage was done, enough to retreat DroolCup's army. And here
There
comes
are so many lock-ons here. Oh
Blinding
my god.
Clouds come out to take out the Cyclones, and a Cyclone's taken out. That was a good effect.
Hellions in the other base, sniping a lot of these drones. This was a great run by Scuba.
Right. And the worker count for DroolCup is down 48 to 72 for Scuba. So as a Zerg player, you never want to be that low at this late of a game on your workers.
We do have more workers coming from ScubaSteve as well. ScubaSteve should stop making workers here. It's not needed. He's going to have a really small army.
DroolCup has yet to start droning again, instead choosing to go more Hydraless. So that's not a problem, as she has a pretty significant bank still. However, her gas income is low.
ScubaSteve is caught a little bit off guard here. Does have the Vipers coming in. Oh, great blinding cloud.
Engagement, pushing Scuba back. This may be the engagement of the game. Scuba can stand this.
Great biles. Great biles.
As the economy is stronger for Scuba. Ooh, and a duck on that BC takes it out.
Still insane trading from both players. If we ever look at the units lost, ScubaSteve has traded so well throughout this entire game, killing a lot more
Was
than
able to hold, and he has chased that army all the way back.
Oh my god, there's so many units dying here. ScubaSteve, 3-3 on the way, 3 battle cruisers coming out.
And I'm surprised there's still not significant droning on DroolCup's end. I do see 4 drones, but I don't know, as long as the army engagements are going well, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I think DroolCup realizes that.
I think what's going to happen very, very soon is DroolCup's going to make one army and that's it. At the moment, what we find is ScubaSteve is on a hell of a lot better of economy so far, with almost 500 to 600 minerals mining more. So that's 6 Hellions each minute. Yeah. So now the drones come out, and this is where we should start to see DroolCup slowly getting back into the game.
You know, it's going to be hard because Scuba does have that upgrade advantage as well, and it looks like a 3-3 versus a 2-2 upgrade is going to definitely favor Scuba, but with some good micro with the blinding clouds, DroolCup can still pull it off. Absolutely could.
Loads of Hydras here. This is actually quite good composition for DroolCup. It would be good if some tanks were to come down. In the moment I say that, I see tanks on the field here. Oh my god, there's so many of these corruptors going down.
Scuba was able to keep DroolCup at bay. Both are maxed out again. This is turning into a very good, interesting match.
195 to 200 supply. DroolCup is now maxed. Scuba has been maxed for a while. Going to be attacking into this base. Will he try to snipe the base? It does look like he wants to snipe the base here, but
a duck goes down and grabs the Cyclone.
Tank around the corner. Tank run by. Tank run by. This is a great position for Scuba.
Wow. He pulls some Hydras out of position.
Look how many.
Blinding Cloud goes down, keeps it back. A couple of ducks, and the duck gets both the battle cruisers. One ports out. Okay.
Oh my god. The micro battles happening in this game are legendary. There's not a lot of these.
Now, DroolCup is very low on gas.
One Viper goes down. 2 Vipers go down.
Oh, is he target firing those Vipers? I think he is.
Oh my god, this could be one of the final engagements.
If he takes that expansion and the tanks go down, they're doing some damage.
2 tank run bys.
He's able to get the army out of there. Now the army supply is still pretty even, and DroolCup has climbed her drone count up. Her worker count's only 10 below ScubaSteve.
Oh my
here
god, doesn't want to
comes
attack
Big
into
Big.
this choke here. Oh my god, DroolCup just lost so many units.
Not taking
Look at
advantage of opening things up, as we talked about before.
We've just missed a battle cruiser getting 13 kills. The other side of the map, 18 drones have died.
And it looks like the Corruptors and the Hydras may pick it off. Tactical Jump still has 17 seconds, and that battle cruiser did some work though. It did its job.
Absolutely, a lot of tanks are being
DroolCup
produced now.
re-droning up, and we see a Thor coming out. Those upgrades, that upgrade advantage of Scuba is definitely transferable with that Thor.
Uh-oh, the tanks are alone. The tanks are alone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, this was a great
good round for DroolCup. Was able to use that map to her advantage.
Units lost are still in favour of ScubaSteve. The tanks still aren't
Oh,
siege, and it's going to be.
Will they get
oh
it
my
out?
god, the blinding clouds.
Clouds go out. What a good spell
beautiful.
tap. Good.
But it's not enough. It's not enough, unfortunately. ScubaSteve is now plummeting forward with his army. He's going to be able to siege his tanks. If he sieges those tanks, it is going to be all over, but he's not sieging them. If he sieges those tanks...
He's sieging.
If there's no blinding clouds, he can't attack into this. DroolCup cannot attack into this unless blinding clouds are...
He got Hellbats out. Blue Flame Hellbats.
Oh
Will they
my
push
god.
against these Hydras?
ScubaSteve is doing it.
No.
He's doing it. 141 to 195 supply.
Oh, battle cruiser gets pulled. Battle cruiser gets taken out. The Thor is in the battle.
196 to 137 supply. DroolCup on the edge of her seat at the moment, really trying to get out as many units as possible. Another base has been sniped. Scuba has now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases now mining. Double the income.
Oh, the tank siege up, trying to bait these Hydras. Needs to be careful to not get that Thor's abducted, and it looks like blinding clouds get him out.
Oh my god, the Hydras are going down one after the other.
Abducted.
The Hellbat's providing good meat shield, confusing the AI of the Hydras.
Those
Great pickoff.
Slowly eating up Scuba's army.
Great pickoffs. 126 to 193 supply. There are units flooding over the other side. Oh, DroolCup's made a mistake.
Ooh.
GG. The 1G comes down.
You know, I definitely saw something a little different from Scuba this game. Played a lot more patient, but still maintained his aggression. And that's what he'll have to do if he wants to have a chance of winning the series.
That was very good game, that one.
That was a great game.
Let me guess. I already canceled my game for another thing. I was trying to, get everybody to watch. So anybody watching on the Twitch, make sure you're also watching. Or anybody watching DroolCup's thing, make sure you're also watching on the Twitch, please. Okay, that's the K-Cal Plug service announcement of the day.
My shit is not a loud remodeling sound in my home. So push to talk.
And DroolCup picks World of Sleepers as the next map. Round 4 of the Legion final.
That's a good map, that last one. That was a good game. ScubaSteve really traded quite well throughout the game, understood what his position was. He actually played a lot better as mech than I've ever seen him play as Bio. I'm not gonna lie.
And I think that's DroolCup's first loss of round of 16. I think she 2-0'd everybody in this session of the tournament.
Wow, well, that's really impressive that ScubaSteve is able to take away with such a convincing, I would say, convincing game.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
convincing game.
But this is what 2 people in the final Legion Cup. These are the best of the best.
Absolutely.
And no, Richie, you cannot play next year.
God damn it. How did you know? That was good.
I'm not sure how fair that would be.
Cal, as you've joined
I
us.
don't know. Maybe
would
we'll
like to
test that
introduce-
shit.
Would you like
Test
to
it out.
introduce the players, Cal?
Oh, sure, why not?
Hopefully, DroolCup doesn't get Zerg again.
Alright, in the bottom left corner. Spawning on World of Sleepers. Oh wow, this would have been perfect for Shiva Zerg. It's our blue Terran player, ScubaSteve. I'm just gonna do top right.
Top right hand side of this wonderful map of World of Sleepers, i.e. Resident Sleeper. It is in the pink underwear, DroolCup.
And I'm just going to give a shout out to Prime. This is the matchup he was waiting for. DroolCup rolling a Terran for a TVT. This should be quite an exciting map.
I don't know about y'all, but if you watch the other casts, I freaking love TVT. Especially once it gets to the late game with the battle cruisers. That's where it's at.
You know, I always felt TVT was a game of inches. You are trench
No, it
warfare.
definitely is. It definitely is.
We do see gas first now from DroolCup, and only barracks gas for Scuba. So Scuba is in TVT. You always have to open up gas first because the factory, how quick the factory in the starport is very, very important, so they can apply aggression. In this game now, ScubaSteve realizes, oh dear, I'm not in the gas lead. So Scuba is going to have to play defensive throughout most of this game, and he's just taken the.
Oh, he's denying the gas.
Oh my
Second
god!
racks.
Dirty move, Scuba.
Oh my god, that is so that's either clever. Or I don't even know. Like this has
Maybe
never happened
slightly,
before.
maybe slightly annoying.
Can you
This
even
is-
afford a 2-Rax Reaper?
Off of gas first, you can afford 2 Reapers, but there's going to be some delay here
Is he
between
trying
both
to
the Reapers.
deny? He's
Would you
trying to deny the
prefer
natural.
a factory instead of the second barracks for DroolCup?
Will he drop a supply?
I don't
Nope.
know. I don't think she can afford it. I'm so super confused that a random barracks was put down and DroolCup's gonna get supply blocked here. I'm not sure. This has never happened. Okay, so unless there is going to be a fact down now, but oh my god,
I think
Alright.
DroolCup realized that they were going to be supply bought, so they drop another supply. The CC will give some supply.
The CC's nowhere close to being done though.
Yeah, they're
No, it's 2-Rax Reaper, but it looks like Scuba's ready to defend this with a bunker. And well, the Reaper jump is still up, but we'll see. But it
DroolCup
is
is choosing to be the aggressive play here. I mean, if DroolCup is able just to use these Reapers and to jump into the main, okay, this is making more sense now. It's going to be like a weird version of a 2-on-1 for DroolCup. So there is going to potentially be double drop at one point. Okay, yep.
but that's a tech lab on the factory.
Right, okay. Alright, well, this normally doesn't happen. So, is Stim going to be next, or are we getting combat shields? Okay, brilliant. So that's something that's standard. The Stim is first over combat shields. Brilliant.
Yeah, I just want to say, Gamer Richie, you sound like me whenever I'm casting these games.
Yeah, it is confusing. It is confusing, that's for sure. However, ScubaSteve is a little bit ahead in terms of the work account. If we have a look at the income, 400 resources more. So ScubaSteve, I'd say that he is definitely ahead in this game. What he needs to do is just to apply aggression while defending with some tanks, and hopefully after this Liberator he does go into the Raven. Same for DroolCup. Is it going to be a Raven? Is it going to be Banshee? What are we doing, DroolCup? What are we doing? Talk to us. Talk to us through the game.
She's waiting for gas. Yeah.
Raven it is.
So no tank decided for DroolCup here. Early on, no third gas either.
The Raven can deny any tank aggression in Scuba. Or a Marine.
Can do, absolutely.
Iron, make sure you put the map score.
So it's 2-1 in favour of DroolCup. Do you have Stim almost finished here with the Raven coming out? Still no tank here, and a reactor coming from the factory. So the starport is going to be switched to the factory.
We have a third CC coming from Scuba. What does that mean, Gamer Reggie?
So the CC come from Scuba, so he wants to play into the later game. I'm really surprised that there wasn't. Is there any Ravens from Scuba? No Ravens.
Doesn't look like it. I think he switched it, or he put a reactor on the starport right after the Liberator.
Looks like he will lose the Liberator.
Liberator was doing damage. 2 workers gone down for DroolCup, so that makes workers at 40 to 33. It might not seem much to everybody, but in TVT that is pretty huge. We're looking at 200, 300 minute income per minute. So 74 to 66 supply.
DroolCup's now dropping her third, but Scuba's is already done. What do you think, Gamer Reggie? I feel like DroolCup's got to do some kind of timing here in order to even this game out.
Something needs to happen, something greedy, something. But ScubaSteve needs to be slowed down somehow. And with the stim from DroolCup, all that's needed is some medevacs, and we'd already have 1 medevac out here. So you're absolutely right. To slow down ScubaSteve, DroolCup needs to try and apply some aggression here. 2 base saturation from both players now. So they're both going to even out here. The 48 to 41 in terms of workers in favour of ScubaSteve. Third base is now complete. The minerals are starting to be mined at the third base. In between those minerals, they have around about 10. Is it 10 to 15? No, they only have 10. So it's 2 trips for the SCVs to clear that.
And let's not forget that Scuba's has that third orbital a lot faster than DroolCup. When we see the income graph, if you look at the income, wow. It's almost a 1k difference in mineral income.
What's the shortcut for that? I have no idea.
I.
Ah.
So yeah, very clear, 1,000 more. So is that because, yeah, there's a mule here that's been waiting and 2 mules. So unfortunately DroolCup is not using her mules at this time.
Let's also talk about how Scuba's going for double NG. He's really gearing up for a more mid-game, late-game. While, not DroolCup, did I say DroolCup? ScubaSteve is going for double NG base, while DroolCup's only on 1. So that's gonna
Medevac taken out. Medevac has been taken out. ScubaSteve will be on the ropes a little bit here. He needs to move his units and move his units fast. Has Stim been researched by Scuba? Yes. Combat Shield hasn't been. This is a chance for DroolCup to get into the game. A whole Medevac full of units has been taken out here. 1-1 very close to being finishing. Only about 20 seconds.
I think with that sensor tower finishing up, I think Scuba's going to be in a very easy position to defend his third.
Absolutely. Look at the third base, fully saturated already.
62 to 49.
Oh,
but
sees the army.
Can you get there in time?
You're gonna siege.
4 tanks versus 2 with the Ravens here.
Oh.
Scuba missed micros here.
And that Raven.
Oh my god. DroolCup.
Definitely a good investment.
Oh, you just throw away those Ravens.
This third base.
That third is gone.
Base. Gonna.
And those Marines look like they're mismicroed.
Well, DroolCup, through her control, has been able to push ScubaSteve back here.
And just like that, we are, I think, a little bit even now. Yeah.
It was an effective push. Highly effective.
Very unlucky for ScubaSteve, because if he had had his army in the right position, DroolCup wouldn't have been able to find the gap to do damage. However, that's what happens when you poke with your army. No combat shield still for ScubaSteve's Terran units at the moment, just Stim.
Okay, so looks like DroolCup's gonna opt for the second factory, but I think Scuba seems like he's caring more about his air army. Did I just see Liberators? I think I just saw Liberators.
There's a Liberator. Is he gonna siege it?
Tanks are being sieged at the moment,
Both
but
are split.
I think
Looks like
DroolCup's
the
got this very
bio.
convincingly here.
Yes.
Oh my god, and ScubaSteve's army die. Oh my god, DroolCup takes the 3-1 so far. One more game.
Fairly sloppy from ScubaSteve.
Quite impressed with how DroolCup plays. Confused at some points, but makes good decisions when it matters. So doesn't matter anyway. Very good. So what's important, especially for you Terrans, when you're trying to engage into these tanks, is you're meant to stutter step units to try and get the concave if you're not into position. There's no point in pulling right-clicking your Marines, because his Marines will be firing at your Marines when they're moving. So you must always have your Marines fighting and then split them off in sections slowly so that you keep the DPS of the army. Fun fact of the day.
That is something that I've always wondered. I feel like once the tanks are sieged, nothing happens.
Absolutely. It's whoever sieges first sometimes.
Imagine if the initial upgrade for smart serve was applied to the tanks. How crazy that would get. It's basically being able to pick up siege tanks all over again.
Absolutely. Right. Iron and Cal, you can introduce the players in this one.
Alright, in the top left corner, oh, he's red now. The red Terran player, it is ScubaSteve. Does anyone want to do the bottom right?
Alright. Push your talk, remember, buddy? Okay. On the bottom right hand side of, I'm just going to call it Sim, because I don't like saying it the long word. In the pink sunglasses, it is DroolCup. One match away from winning the finals.
Right. Everything's looking standard.
Yes, this is annoyingly standard. However, DroolCup is going for the hatch first. Again, which is good. The SCV scout comes in, sees and confirms that it's hatch first with the pull a little bit later as well. So he knows that DroolCup is going for the gas as well. Overlord coming across the map, first Overlord going to the second watchtower. In the natural of ScubaSteve, we're going to be looking for a Reaper Expand once again. And in that last game, really unlucky for ScubaSteve. He was ahead by about 30 supply in the mid game. DroolCup made a decisive move on the third bay, and with the tank siege, was able to slowly pick away at ScubaSteve's army. In this game, Zergs don't have tanks, Zergs don't have stim. Let's see how ScubaSteve can change his match with his third shot against DroolCup TVZ. Question, chat. If you were StarCraft 2 unit, what unit would you be and why? Cal, what would you be?
That's a tough one. I'd either want to be the Archon, because they're cool, their eyes glow, or a Disruptor, because Disruptors are scary.
What about you, Mac? You can type it in chat. Do you want to? What would you be? Do you have the Reaper now attacking the Lings and the Queen? Is he going to be able to pick off the Creep Tumor? Doesn't want to lose the Reaper.
I feel like if he saved the nade, he probably could have gotten it. However, this Reaper's still going to be annoying for just a little bit.
Reaper gets deleted from the game. Is there going to be a Roach for him? Again from DroolCup.
Alright, so Tech Club for ScubaSteve. I don't know why I stopped there. There's only one Terran player. It looks like he's actually going to go for his Speed Banshees. I know Scuba is a fan of the Speed Banshee play. It's like Speed Banshee mech, so let's see if he does that this game.
All four lings, killing both the mules. Oh my god, that's huge. That is absolutely huge and very triggering for the Terran. This means that the third base is now 20 seconds late.
Is it?
20 seconds late. That's 2 mules. That's the inability to produce the 5th and 6th Hellion with your third TC. So this BC is going to be around about 20 to 25 seconds late. Just because of that, to those 2 snipes. Huge.
So, one ling's on the way, just probably for defensive purposes, and then we do have that roach run, and the lair's coming up now. Do you think there are no spores though? So it doesn't seem like DroolCup has caught wind of the start port play. Oh no, now she does because there's a overlord.
What I would do if I was Scuba, I'd definitely cancel this fusion core as it's not worth it, because at the moment DroolCup's going to have a really good reaction.
You let it finish.
Oh my god, he's changing it up. He's changing it up.
He's not gonna go. Is he gonna go for
mech? Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be mech, but I don't know. Could he go? Could you do ranged liberators on this map?
You can do that, yes. Absolutely, yes.
Can you?
Yeah, that could work in some positions. Yeah, like right behind the main. So at the moment here, what Scuba's done is forced DroolCup to go for Spire, or he's going for the Cyclones, and right now we do have a Ling run by in the natural, killing 3 workers, both Hellions go down. This is almost game-ending damage before the game has even started.
Oh no, the Hellions are...
God, the Lings are going to kill everything. Scuba, is it going to be like this? Is he going to lose the game so early in the 4th one, 16 workers go down?
Man, that's twice the Hellions have been sleeping on the job.
16 families. They'll be without their father this afternoon. Taken out. Third base coming down. For ScubaSteve, 2 Cyclones on the way, 1 Liberator. Is there a way back into this game? I'm not too sure.
It doesn't look like he's... Oh yeah, there it goes. There's I don't know the name of the upgrade.
There'd be ranged libs, so...
Ranged libs.
Advanced, it's something ballistic.
Yeah, advanced ballistics, there it is, yeah. And I think it's gonna be okay because he's getting corruptors right now, so it looks like he's deceived DroolCup just a little bit, even though he's very far behind.
It's not going to work with the corruptors as well. I think DroolCup has picked up that there is something that's going on. Got a healthy amount of roaches, got some coins out, and now going for the corruptors. DroolCup in full control of the game.
No armory yet for ScubaSteve, but it's because he doesn't look like he can afford it because of the amount of workers that he lost.
He's spent one thing is his minerals are low. That's because his income isn't very good. But he's actually he's trying to come back at least. He's got a couple of Cyclones here. DroolCup's playing defensive as well. A lot more workers. Look at the worker count.
Yeah, oh my god. And if you look at the income, very much in favor of DroolCup.
Scuba's gonna have to scrape his way back.
He needs to do something. Definitely needs to do something. And he didn't get mag-filled accelerators. Oh, but he's switching into siege tank production right now. Is he just going to go into your standard vanilla mag?
He must be. Now he's moving up with his unit. So I think Scuba's had enough of this game. I think he's thinking, right, I'm going to try and be as aggressive as I can. No upgrades to the Cyclones, you're right.
Setting up for the 4th base, but without mag-filled accelerators, I don't think he can do much.
Hellbats
he's-
are going to get taken out one
Hellbats.
at a time. The roaches, the speed roaches. Oh my god, all the Hellbats are dying. Scuba's in so much trouble. The one tank now doing damage. But it's only one tank versus a million roaches. And right now we do have a victor, and it is DroolCup. Well, 4-1. Absolutely dominated in the 3 games that she'd won. Rough game in the 3rd game for DroolCup playing against Mech, but she changed a couple of things. She counter-attacked at the right times, and now she sits quite healthy. 4-1, winner of the final of the Legion Cup series.
Let's just review all the battles they had to do to get to this point. And both of them gave us some exciting games. Exciting games throughout this entire tournament. And it came down to several key things. Definitely a lot of those engagements, but game 5 of that series we just watched, destroying those workers early on, definitely gave DroolCup pretty early victory there.
I got the map scores all wrong, I think. Oh wow.
Good job, Iron. It's okay.
That concludes Legion.
Concludes our Legion Cup.
There's going to be a final boss. No, I'm joking.
It's called Gamer Richie.
That would be really cool.
So what I was toying with the idea of that for HY Cup, because it was just one guy that was killing everybody, and then I was like, all right, this is like boring.
Yeah.
Like, how about you just play me in the finals?
Oh, absolutely.
Then it'll be interesting.
What was the prize for Legion Cup? What has Legion or DroolCup and ScubaSteve earned themselves?
Oh, that's not my department. You're gonna have to ask Iron for that one.
Iron, give us some inside knowledge.
Iron, what was the grand prize again?
I think it was 50, but
$50 dues?
I don't know how it was split. Nobody talked about it or anything. I didn't even know about it until like later
So
on.
it's going to be 49 to DroolCup and 1 to Scuba.
That seems fair.
Just give Scuba $1. Well done for playing mech on 1 game, dude. Well done. Well,
Give it to Scuba for really trying for some mech play. I don't know. His mecha seems a lot stronger in his TVZ.
Absolutely. And DroolCup, well, I was going to say undefeated, but Scuba pulling a game off. Didn't see that coming.
I really thought he was going to win game. Was that game 4?
Yeah.
EPT?
Game 5.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he would have been able to take that game.
Oh, he took game 3. Took game 3.
Yeah, that TVT was really, really unlucky. Was ahead. Unfortunately, if you get out positioned in TVT, can be all ogre.
You know, for 5 rolls on the random, surprised the Protoss didn't come up.
Yeah, it was all Zerg.
4 Zerg, 1 Terran.
Zerg random is